Last year I set a goal for myself and challenged myself to compete in summer shredding. Months of pain and hard work landed me first place in my class, but I fell short of the overall title. I was very proud of my accomplishments, but I definitely wasn't satisfied. This year, I'm taking on a whole new challenge filled with a different tier of competitors, a whole new journey of hard work and dedication. Through these last 6 weeks, I'm going to push to be the best version of myself that I can be. I know what I have to do, and this is just the beginning. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the videos. Today is the start of a brand new series, and you guys really enjoyed this from last year, so I thought this year I would try it and just do it a little bit different. We are back for a brand new fitness series. I haven't decided, what do I call this? It's not summer shredding.
March Madness.
That's terrible. I guess this is a good time to announce that I'm officially doing another bodybuilding competition and competing in physique, this time for a national qualifying show. So this one is a little bit scarier than summer shredding, because like people who do this for a living are actually going to be competing against me. So it's cool because I get to see where I stand with people that are actually going to go to nationals and get their pro cards versus just a local little show. So I'm excited about that. I wanted to push myself even harder than I did last year. So that's what we're gonna do, and I'm gonna take you guys along for the ride. This time, we're cutting the series in half. We are starting the series out at 6 weeks out, so I have 6 weeks left until my show, and I'm gonna show you guys every step of the way, 6 weeks until show day. So right now, I guess the first video of the entire series is gonna be a full day of eating to kind of get you guys caught up on what I'm eating to, cut down, slim, and get shredded for the show and for summer, I guess. So we're gonna start out with our first meal of the day, breakfast. For breakfast, all I have is 1 cup of egg whites. Pretty much just like a big handful of kale. I'll put this in here like that. Micronutrients this time. I'm taking advantage of that. Last time I didn't really eat any greens and I definitely felt it. This time I learned my lessons. We're gonna put some mushrooms in there as well as some onions, and we're gonna let this saute for a little bit. But all of my greens, 2 whole eggs, and a cup of egg whites, and that's gonna be our breakfast. So let's get it done. I've been in your words. Alright, so this is what my breakfast looks like. I wish I had carbs, but we're far enough into prep where I really don't get any carbs for breakfast. It's okay. I'm gonna put salsa on it. It makes it a lot better because I'm not the biggest fan of eggs, but the salsa does help. So I'm gonna throw some salsa on this and smash this for the first meal. So for meal number 2, I know that it was a weird cut. We had a business meeting today and I forgot the camera at home. So you guys get to see meal number 2. What we're having is 7 ounces of grilled chicken, along with, this is our pre-workout meal, and something I like to change up a little bit is I like to have oats for my pre-workout meal instead of rice. So usually I'll have like 7 ounces of protein and rice. Before I work out, I always have oats. I love eating oats before I lift. So we're gonna have 1 cup of oats, which comes out to 80 grams. So weigh this guy. So this is gonna be our second meal. I'll show you guys when we get done. All right, so here is our pre-workout meal. The 7 ounces of chicken and 1 cup of oats. I always eat with sauces until about 2 weeks out. So the sauces that I'm gonna have today are some tapatio for the chicken, and then on the oats, I'm gonna have the Panic Pancakes maple syrup. It's sugar-free, no carbs, and no high fructose corn syrup either. It doesn't bloat me, doesn't make me feel bad or anything like that, and I love the way this stuff tastes, as well as some ground cinnamon. That's the perfect pre-workout meal. that our pre-workout meal is done, we ate everything, it's time to go to the gym. We're gonna hit arms today. My split is a little bit different from last year's, so I kind of wanted to target muscle groups that I thought I was lacking in last year's show, which were definitely my arms, and my back needed a lot of work, so we're trying to hit those hard and isolate those. So today we're gonna hit arms, and of course today's video is sponsored by Staunch. As you guys know, I've worked with Staunch for years, even before I was doing my competitions. If you guys don't know, I do have a 10% off code. You can use code DW10 to save yourself 10% off of anything on the site. I'll leave a link down to Staunch in the description. Also, I have my very own pre-workout. I think we're currently sold out on the site, but be on the lookout for V2 of my very own pre-workout, but they do have Koala Freak and the other flavors too. And this is what I take when I go to the gym. I have my pre-workout, my protein, and my BCAAs, and on prep, especially when I'm depleting myself, I always take Joint Relief, and I just got a new one in today, so we'll be taking this as well. That's pretty much everything. We just took the pre-workout. Let's head to the gym. I'm feeling really good. Like I said, I'm 8 weeks out, so I'm a lot leaner than I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm weeks ahead of where I was last year, which I'm super stoked about, which means we get to try some different things like lowering my carbs earlier, switching up the diet a little bit, but I thought I'd go ahead and show you guys where I'm at 6 weeks out. On the screen right now, you guys are looking at what I was 12 weeks out. So this is from on the screen to now is a 6 weeks difference. And then I have another 6 weeks to go. So the biggest change that I saw last year was from weeks 4 all the way until the show. So I'm expecting the biggest changes to happen right now, but I figured we're 6 weeks out. I'll go ahead and show you guys with 2 meals right after my workout where I'm sitting right now. So hit my front pose. My lines are already starting to come in. Really happy with how everything is already 6 weeks out, so I can only keep getting better from here. Now my back pose. My back. Okay. My back is what I really want to focus on. That's where I lost last year, and from my experience, shows are definitely one from the back. Everybody can look good, have a good core, but not everybody has a really good back. So that's really what I want to bring in with this show. But overall, I think we are at a very good place. I'm very, very happy. I was super nervous last year. This year, I feel like I'm in a good spot. I'm ready to freaking crush it. I'm gonna hit it even harder than I did last year. So that's our after workout little posing. Now let's go get our post-workout meal and let's finish out our day. Post-workout, definitely not the most exciting thing. Last year I was able to have like berries and grits. This time it's literally just protein. We're gonna do 2 scoops of the Staunch whey protein. My favorite flavor that they have is the vanilla, but I mean all of them are pretty good. Something that's different from last year is we're actually taking a carb supplement. So this is called GLYCOJET. So every scoop is 25 grams of carbs. So we only get 1 scoop and 25 grams of carbs after the workout, but not exciting, but it's what we gotta do. We're gonna be shredded for the stage. That's our post-workout meal. Our next meal is my favorite though, so I'll update you guys once we get to our 4th meal.
So like I said, my fourth meal of the day is my favorite meal, and what we have cooking up here are some tuna steaks and sweet potato. Meal number 4, we're gonna have 8 ounces of sweet potato right here, along with 7 ounces of tuna steak. So let's go ahead and drop that, and this guy. Let's see. Boom, perfect amount right there. 7 ounces of tuna steak and 8 ounces of sweet potato. Absolute favorite meal. I cooked the tuna steak with a little bit of lemon, salt, pepper, and garlic, and then I'm gonna put some cinnamon on the sweet potato, and this is good to go. All right, meal number 5, also one of my favorite meals, is ready to go. So I know a lot of you guys are gonna be asking me like macro counts for each meal. When I'm on prep, actually, I don't count meals. My coach gives me a set meal plan that I follow every day. So it's pretty much the same thing every day, which I honestly prefer more. It keeps me on better track. But what I'll do for you guys is once we get our 6th meal of the day ready, I'll go ahead and add up all of the macros that we have for the day so you guys can see how much I'm actually eating on prep. I think it's a good idea. I personally would like to know, but when I'm on off season, that's when the fun can really happen. So after these 6 weeks, we are gonna do 10,000 calorie challenges, food challenges. It's gonna be amazing. But for now, we're trying to get shredded, and we are gonna have 7 ounces of grilled shrimp with bell peppers and 200 grams or 1 cup of white rice. And I love jasmine rice, so I decided to do jasmine rice. So this is meal number 5. Let's crush this and then eat meal number 6. So our final and last meal of the day is meal number 6. We don't get anything except for protein. So we are having 90-10 ground beef, 8 ounces, as well as some sauteed onions and mushrooms for our last meal. I'll go ahead and put our macros for the entire day on the screen. Something a little bit different that I want to try out this year is, since I'm doing 1 episode of fitness a week, I kind of want to do a weekly update. This video is being filmed on Monday. When I upload this video, I want to give you guys an update of like the week. So at the end of the week, I'm also going to film a physique update so you guys can see really week by week how my physique changes in only 7 days. So I'll update you guys on Sunday with another physique update, morning fasted, so there's no food in my body. It's going to be great. So finish out tonight, 90-10 ground beef, and I'll see you guys Sunday morning. Like I said, I wanted to give you guys a full week's update on my physique. I didn't get a refeed meal this week at all, so this is a consistent diet. We should be able to notice a difference. I've never really done this before where I film at the beginning of the week and at the end of the week, so I'm curious to see if you guys can tell anything or if I can tell anything, but hopefully you should. I feel a lot leaner. I still feel really good. I'm having a good amount of carbs. So now that we are a little bit over 4 weeks out, my coach Lou is gonna drop my food, so things are gonna start getting tough, but it's totally fine. So before we go any farther, let's go ahead and show you guys a little physique update. I'll have my front pose and my back pose. So let's just look at the viewfinder right here. So I feel super lean. I haven't had any meals today, just got done with cardio, only water, but I feel really good. It's back pose. Hopefully there's a good difference, but I'm about to eat my first meal. Check this out. This is a lot of eggs. So this is what I had for my breakfast, but about to crush this. I'm trying to get back in the swing of doing these fitness videos. I know I took a huge break and just really focused on the cars, but fitness is one of my biggest passions in life, and I really portrayed that last year, and I want to get back into it and start helping you guys and inspiring you guys. So if you guys have anything specifically that you would like to see through these 6 weeks of me on prep, and then even afterwards, because I do want to keep continuing at least 1 video a week of fitness on the channel. But hope you guys enjoyed the very first episode. There will be a lot more to come, so get excited, get ready for the show. We're gonna do an awesome show video just like last year, so stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. My mouth is literally watering because I am starving right now, so I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.